Watashi no Shonen. But that's too hard to pronounce, so I'm going to use the English title instead. My Boy. Doesn't really have the same ring to it, does it? Spoilers for the first three volumes. This is a story about a 12-year-old boy named Mashu and a 30-year-old woman named Satoko and their relationship together. Satoko feels a bit empty inside and meets Mashu playing football in the park and decides to help him get better at football because he sucks at football. Now they get along pretty well, but as they spend more and more time together, Mashu gets more and more dependent on Satoko, and as his personal life is kind of a mess. Satoko herself also begins to feel kind of uncomfortable because she's 18 years older than him. As she helps him do more and more stuff, like taking him to the soccer game and giving him money and whatnot, etc. This relationship does not last long, however, and when the father finds out how much she helped him, he complains to the company and she is forced to move work centers. She moves to a place where she can live with her parents and her younger sister. 2 years have passed since then, and once again they meet up, both being confused about their feelings and not being 100% sure what to do. Well, Mashu knows what to do, but Satoko is confused, to say the least. Both characters want to enjoy each other's company, though Mashu wants something more, while Satoko desperately feels like she doesn't. Honestly, it feels like she's trying to convince herself as well. This series might be a romance series, it might not. It really depends on your perception, and it's not something you can just get off of listening to someone's review. Right? You need to read the manga to understand how the dynamic is between the characters. It is a very entertaining series. You have a brilliant characters having emotional turmoil, and it's very interesting and exciting and engaging to see this unfold. The art is also just gorgeous at times, and it's quite fantastic to look at. I quite like the story as it revealed itself, but I think the series kinda ended at volume 8. Volume 9 just felt unnecessary padding. It had brilliant art in volume 9. Right? I'm not gonna deny it doesn't, but it felt like the story had run its course at volume 8. I'm kind of writing this review a couple days later after I've read the manga, and my memory seems to already be fading. Not really a good sign for the manga, to be honest, but whatever. As far as the characters go, I'm actually surprised by how down to earth some of the characters were, except for maybe the guy who broke up with the female lead at the beginning. He feels like the mastermind character, Megamind, Big Brain. I will say though, as after reading other people's reviews and opinions, one of the things I feel like people missed about the series is how our imagination interprets things violently sometimes. We imagine the worst case scenario and we don't try to find the truth because we hate ourselves for it. Like Satoko thinks the worst case scenario when someone sees her hanging out with Mashu, and as such, she brings up the most violent opinions about her, even though she doesn't need to do that. But it's because she knows that her hanging out with someone that's 18 years younger than her is very bad. Though this is something the female lead does have a character development in the series, something she goes through her schizophrenia period. There are several unknown factors as well that were never revealed, such as why did this girl vomit? Why did Mashu's father treat him like that? Though this, it's because his mother died, but it didn't really seem like that was the only reason. There's this implication that Mashu's father isn't really his father. There's this implication that the girl who threw up, she got some. There's something horrible happening to her at home, but they never do anything about it. It's random. Maybe she's just a dumb bitch. The side characters are fine. Some of them are adorable, but what can I say? Reading other people's opinions, there seems to be some sort of strife between whether or not the relationship between the 14-year-old child and the 33-year-old woman is romantic or platonic. The ending is left a bit ambiguous. Personally, I think the implication is actually more romantic than platonic, but many other people seem to think otherwise as well. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I was also reading some of the side content, some of the extras that the author released. And she talks about her editors, and there is a female editor that is straight up a Shotakan, and it is very, very weird. It actually kind of made me uncomfortable how into it she was. Genuinely upset that the author was going to do a time skip and make the character older. Overall, lacking in some ways, but solid art and character drama makes it enjoyable enough for a good read. 7 out of 10.